Okay. So let's get that charged up. Okay, we've got that.
I never leave this storage, not for a single day.
Now, what we'll do is go grab the donkey. Hello there. How's it going? How you doing today, Kaylee? Well, I don't need the donkey. I just need the donkey here. Park you back over here. All right. So we've got that. Tired and emotional. 3 hours of houses. Dogs got out last night and 2. Wow. That's terrible. That's a rough thing to deal with. Okay. Let's go ahead and track down that. No voice and walked almost 7 miles. We were looking for the third for 5 hours. Shit, did you end up finding that one though? Safe and home, that's good. All right. So You know, it sometimes may feel like that, but that's not how it actually goes. Yep, you have to. That is the only way to survive. I hate to say it. Is staying positive. Don't let it get in your head. Okay. Since you can take the weapon, we're gonna let that go too, so we get the Garmoth Heart version. Because we're trading in 1,000,000 something crates. So. Alright. Let's do it. Damn. You know, I could imagine that.
Horses always. I thought I was the fastest in the world, Neil.
Okay, we gotta go. We're now on the clock. It's officially go time. Hello there.
Hey, yo.
All right, buffs. Let's see here. We got plenty of perfumes, plenty of those. That's up. We're good there. We've got those. Those don't exist anymore. Those don't exist anymore. Shit. It's you. Okay. So, hey Siri, set timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Okay, so we've got that. We've got that. We've got that. Let's go ahead and turn those on. Grab the guild buffs. 3 hours running there. All right.
Where are you from?
And so
By the way, your pockets are looking heavy.
it's 14,250. So it begins.
I'm a girl who lives on
Here, let's empty out all my silver. Let's make sure that food is... Yes. All right.
Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking
All right,
heavy.
so let's start with you, inventory, or wait, no, goes to the donkey.
Oh.
So today is the big day. We're starting G3, 34.22%. So we're gonna put that there. All right.
I heard that Miss Soul is bustling with. I heard that Miss Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere.
We're gonna be going for the money,
Where are you from?
EXP, and
Your
everything
pockets
today.
are looking heavy. Want me to store some
So
for you?
we will be getting the fourth and final Debo. Shit, you're too close.
I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map.
Today.
Thanks to him, trading here is becoming. I heard Soul.
But in order to do that, we gotta trade in the full EXP run if we're gonna do it.
Where are you from? I'm a girl who lives on trust.
So that's what we're doing today.
I live on trust and beauty.
We'll be unloading just a little over 1,100,000 crates.
Soul is. I heard that
So
Mr. Sunsun
it's gonna
completed
take us a
that
little bit
map.
of time, but
Thanks
when
to
we're
him,
done,
trading here is becoming crazy.
we'll end up with enough money that will allow us to buy the last Devo, and we'll be done with this. Oh yeah, I should also probably refresh my energy, because I don't know where that buff is sitting.
I'm a girl who lives on. Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
So big day today. We'll also get some of our money back on the investment too, because we'll finally be able to sell the crystals that come with them
Trading here is
when we convert them over. So we'll be getting 3 bill a crystal back. So we'll get 12 bill back just in those.
I'm a girl who lives on.
And we may end up with a deck tonight too.
And beauty.
We may end up with a deck tonight. Maybe more. Who knows?
Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
We'll just have to see how RNG decides to treat us. But one of the main reasons why I hadn't been grinding is because I've been doing better just sitting there selling potions and making more money doing that.
I'm a girl who lives.
Although I will never make another Commissylph potion ever again
Looking heavy. Want
until
me
they
to store
release
some for you?
Fucking wouldn't.
until they release fucking Dekia Under. I will not touch those ever again.
Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to
They
him,
are terrible to move.
Yeah, you're better off making them into human
Shit, I was better putting them into demi-human at that
I'm a girl
point.
who lives on trust.
or
Or should I
demi-human
say,
because the
I live on
demi-humans are
trust
used for the
and
calamity
beauty.
bosses.
You have to grind 4,000
So yeah,
mobs. I
can't
have
go
8
wrong there.
adventures sitting in my inventory. I've got a few that I've got to set that I've got to do too.
I heard that Mr. Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively.
Don't think we'll do that today.
Where are you from?
I don't
By
think.
the way, I'm a girl who lives on trust.
Because I don't have
Or
my
should I
cups,
say,
and that's the
I
part
live
that's
on
gonna
trust
fuck me
and
over.
beauty.
is there's no Forest Furies on the market. And there's no place to grind them easily because nowhere drops them easily.
I heard that Seoul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere.
Where are you from?
So I'm on the
Your
mercy
pockets are
of
looking heavy. Want me to store
waiting
some
for the
you?
market to sell 40 something more because I got 8 here while I was at dinner. 42 more. Well, actually, I have more than that, but because I have 4 in storage, so
Seoul is bustling
about
with
30
life.
more.
I'm just mad that I sold mine.
Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
I better try to. I had like 100 of them.
I almost bought some just to have on hand, but then I didn't really care because it's like, well, the market's fixed. We got them back now.
I'm a
It's
girl
not
who
the
lives on
case.
trust. Or should I say, I live on trust.
That is
and
very much
beauty.
not the case.
Yeah. And the Forest Furies aren't technically dropping through the night vendor this time around either.
Well, it's fine. I mean, it's impossible for them to be bought because of how how stacked they are on people needing them now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that thing like for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 items, and even when I did it back before my Kharazad's, it sucked.
Mm-hmm. Like, you're almost better off, it seems like, attempting to go grind the cups out again.
Where are you from?
I would say
By the
that
way,
too,
your
unfortunately.
pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store
Energy
some
of
for you?
Lycoro? No, I don't. Because I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this shit down here. Yeah, no, I wish. But those things are fucking a pain in the dick to get.
Seoul is
Because I had thought about it
bustling with
a
life.
while back, but I was like, you know what? Those are
I love the
terrible to
lively
do.
atmosphere here.
Probably
Like I said,
faster. Probably faster than attempting to grind, maybe. But
Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here has become increasingly active.
I'm a girl who lives on
So-
trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
hello there.
Did you get all the pieces? Really?
I got 3 of the 4 already. I'm just getting the last one right now.
I heard that Mr. Seoul is bustling with life.
Must be
Oh,
nice.
I love the lively atmosphere.
Must be nice.
I'm a girl who lives on
I bought
trust.
one
Or should I
while
say,
we
I
were streaming
live on trust
earlier,
and
and I bought the other one right as I went to dinner. It came up. I saw the notification right as I was about to minimize it to go to dinner. I saw that it was listed, and I checked, and there was only one order, and it was mine. So I figured I was going to get it.
Trading here has become increasingly active.
So I have 3 of the 4 now. But now I'm just waiting on Forest Furies to pull cups. I actually may have enough to pull 1 cup now.
Then?
So I mean that's 1.
Oh,
So-
1?
Yeah, because it's 10 per cup.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it 10?
Yeah, and I should have 12. Should.
I'm a
If I
girl
have,
who lives
if I
on- Where are you
had
from?
4,
By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
if I had 4, and I bought it, and 8 did go through, so I'm assuming I can pull 1 cup.
I heard that Miss Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively.
Man, I wish we could get the old desert buff. As far as doing the Valencia trade buff, where you could get it to instant one-shot the bargain.
I'm a girl who
Those were
lives
good
on
days.
trust. Or should I say, I live on trust.
Must
and
be nice.
Yeah, but we can't
Or
do
would
that.
have been nice.
Yeah, they killed that though.
Yeah, I hate to see what they kill next 5 days.
Everything. Motherfucking
I
fuck!
heard
Get the
that
fuck
Mr.
off the donkey.
Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love Soul. Soul.
I mean, the good news is the patch notes for this Global Labs is terrible, so nothing's happening this week.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say,
Right.
I live on trust and beauty.
Underwhelming.
I expect so. I mean, they're kind of at the we're just
Oh,
And-
as expected, since next week is hideable, so
yeah.
Soul is. I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here is becoming crazy.
Yep. As to be expected.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
I heard that Miss Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here. I heard that
Made a whole whopping like 3 billion silver so far.
Yeah, basically what I would do in an hour out
By
here.
the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
Actually, we're at 3.1 billion so far. Which is basically been my paprika crates, and which weren't many. And we're doing the silver azaleas.
atmosphere here.
So
Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
we did equip the right weapon. Yeah, we got the big boy weapon on. So it gave us, yep, all the crystals.
I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here is becoming increasingly active.
Come on, you fucking cunt, go. I am overstacking. I've literally got it right at max.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
14,250 of these crates are the max you can put on a donkey.
I heard that Mr. Sunsun
I can't indefinitely overstack a horse. They fixed that. They also fixed it to where you can't trade on horses anymore. at all. You can't put any trade item on a horse now.
Absolute fucking L. Like, what am I supposed to do? Hold it all on my fucking
I'm a girl
self?
who lives on trust.
Yeah,
Or should I
okay.
say, I live on trust
Nope, use their
and
fucking wagon. That's terrible. It has no weight to it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the what? But yeah, but they fucked the wagon to where it's not useful to the trade item.
I heard that Mr.
Nope,
Like,
it's a
it
horse
should
training.
make the trade item worth way less.
Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
No, they had it coded to where it was shit.
Where are you
Assholes.
from? I'm a
That's why we
girl
can't
who
have
lives
nothing
on
nice
trust.
in a
Or
damn
should I
game.
say, I live on trust and
Alright, one more run on Silver Azaleas after this, and those are done.
Seoul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
No, I feel bad for Austin. He's got a shit ton, and I mean a shit ton of comma elixirs. And I'm like, bro, I wouldn't have done that now. There are some things in life
I heard that
I
Mr.
would never
Seoul
have
is
done.
bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere.
where are you from? By the way, your pockets are
Next
looking
up
heavy.
is
Want
the
me
Emperor
to store some
Mushrooms.
for you?
So we've made 4 bill so far. Should make about 8 now doing this.
Seoul is. I heard that Mr. Sun
No,
completed
you
that
can't.
map. Seoul is
And you can't do that
bustling
and
with
whistle the
life.
horse.
Oh, I love the
So it's
lively
one or the
atmosphere
other.
here.
And this distance from here wouldn't be worth it. I can almost do this faster running back and forth
Where are you
than
from?
trying to carry 2
I'm a
sets
girl
of
who lives on
trade
trust.
crates.
Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
Nope, they've just completely keep fucking trade every time you turn around.
That's why I think they're just, you know, gonna make it worse when they touch it again.
Seoul is. I heard that Mr. Sun completed that map.
I
Thanks
do
to
not
him,
think that they're gonna
trading
fix
here.
it.
Yeah, I don't have faith in that.
No, we've been waiting for years for them to, air quotes, turn
Where
it
are
back
you
on.
from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
I heard that Miss Seoul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere.
Where are you from? I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
They still need to fix the tagging while being tagging and trading so that you can trade at least fish.
Seoul is. I heard that Mr. Sun
Because that
And make
stops.
universal gear.
Thanks to him,
Huh?
trading here is becoming
And make our
crucial.
gear more universal, maybe.
I don't give a shit about the universal gear part. Just fucking make it where, if I go fishing and my character
Oh,
happens to
yeah.
be sailing, because I can't even put the fishing rod on my character because I would have to just delete the fish.
I'm a girl who lives on. Where are you from?
Right.
By the way,
So-
your pockets are
That's
looking
why I
heavy.
run it
Want
on
me to
run my
store
whole
some for you?
fishing shit on a totally different character,
Yep.
and which just happens to be the sailor.
Yeah, she didn't exist. I mean, I could have made that.
Bustling with life. Oh,
I could have
love the
made
lively atmosphere.
my trader a sailor and all that shit, but I wouldn't want to be out. Or I wouldn't. I mean, not my trader.
I've never. I've only been killed the one fucking time because it was
By the way, your
because I
pockets
walked
are
away
looking
from the
heavy.
keyboard
Want me to store
for like
some
a whole
you?
10 minutes. And I had
Yeah.
to come back and find that motherfucker and kill him.
Nice.
You know, the whole swoop down from the from the top of the canyon and come down on his boat and surprise him. That shit pissed me off.
Yeah.
That was made him regret killing a person that day.
Where are you
You got
from?
30 bill in gold
I'm a
bars
girl who lives
fish
on
right now?
trust.
Shit.
Or should I say, I live on trust
Nice.
and beauty.
I turned in 8 this morning.
Nice.
I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here has become increasingly.
I'm a girl who lives. Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy.
I think I only made like 2 bill this morning or something like that.
In the event fish.
Yeah.
I heard that Mr. Sunsun
It's
completed
like real
that
close
map.
to it.
Thanks to him, trading
He's
here
either
has
it
become
or real close to it.
Nice. You know the really fucked up part?
Hmm.
I am only halfway to Guru 5 when I finish this.
I'm a girl who lives. Where are you
I need
from?
another million
By
crates
the way,
to
your
hit
pockets
Guru
are
5.
looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
I can't even imagine having that.
I heard that
Yeah,
Mr.
I would have to
Soul
show
is
you my
bustling
stupid
with
map
life.
before I could even start.
I love the life
I think I got it most of the way fixed, but
Trading's one of those things where it's mostly just passive setup and let it
I'm a
run.
girl who lives on
Like,
trust.
it's
Or should
not...
I say, I live on trust
Like,
and
it's
beauty.
actually... If you were to do trade, you only have, like, 8 nodes you need. Because you're going to be buying most of the rest. Trading is like buying a bond, temporary bond, in the game.
Thanks to him, trading here has become increasingly.
So, think of it like this. You are loaning Black Desert your silver for now, alright? And while you go do other stuff, it's going to collect interest. That interest is the trade price. And when you finally decide to turn it in, you get your investment and your
I heard that
trade
Mr.
back.
Sunsun completed
So,
that map.
Yeah.
Thanks to him, trading here has become
most of it you're
increasingly
buying.
active.
And, I mean, yeah, you can get down to the point where profit's profit, whether it's 1 silver or 1 billion silver, it's still
By
profitable.
the way, your
So,
pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
some of it comes down to what do you want out of it. Are you just trying to chase level? Then you could probably go more unprofitable and go for quantity over quality. But you are limited to how many crates you can send per transaction, so do keep that in mind.
Where are you from? I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
So I need, right now, between 3 trade wagons. 3 to 4 trade wagons. 3 normally, a session. So that means I have 2 other places I could be crafting. So if you take Altanova, I have 4 trade wagons taken up. So I'd only have 1 more place I could ship from. Now, Altanova doesn't have the workers right now. I've been trying to roll them, but I haven't gotten lucky on getting the crate packing skills that I need. But when I do, I'll be able to crank out far more paprika from them, which will add to the total number.
Bustling with life. lively atmosphere here.
All right. You don't want to grind?
Girls, where are you from? By the way, your pockets are
But what you should be doing is you should be grinding Gyphon up or getting me Forest Furies to sell in the market. I mean, yeah, you mean that whole total of 1 per hour you get from Gyphon? Yeah. It's like throwing a fucking grain of sand. It's like throwing a grain of sand into the ocean. Ain't gonna do shit. Last time we did, we got 8.
I've had hours where I came out with more than 1 an hour.
Yeah, but statistically, it's 1 an hour. It's just less than 1 an hour there.
Or should I say, I live
Yeah.
on trust and beauty.
I remember one time I've gotten at least. Oh, I fucking can't remember. I know it was more than a couple, damn it.
Mr. Sunshine completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here is becoming
I swear I used to save them things just for no reason. And then one day I just kept on selling them. And then
You probably
I
wanted
realized
crons.
I needed
Where are you
cups
from?
removals.
By the way, your
I
pockets
was like,
are
ah,
looking
fuck.
heavy. Want me to store some for
I had to
you?
go actually grind for them, so. It was a good time. Because, of course, when I went to go try to do it, the Kharazad just came out, and everyone was trying to cup removal things.
Thanks to him, trading here is becoming increasingly active.
2,000 sold just the other day. I was looking at the thing about a week ago. 2,000 sold on the market. I'm like, holy shit. 2,000.
Damn.
So somebody moved some.
I'll say, it seems like it's moving.
I'm a girl. Where are you from?
Yeah, but it's about.
By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store
It's
some
not
for you?
great odds. I'll get all 50 anytime soon, but it's
Mm-mm.
better than 0. But it's just.
I mean, it's gonna be a week, is what you're saying.
I don't think it'll be. Do I think it'll be slower than me trying to get that? Oh hey, Guru
There you go,
4.
Guru 4.
Do I think it will be? Thanks. Now we're making more money,
I'm a girl who lives on trust.
Oh,
which is
Or
why
should I
we,
say,
which is
I
why
live on
we
trust and beauty.
always do the cheapest crate to the most expensive crate. Always do the
no,
most.
you need is a fucking rich merchant ring.
Nope, has no effect on this.
Oh no, you don't really buy anything, so.
I heard that Mr.
Well, no, the merchant ring does nothing for
bustling with
trade.
life.
I know, because you don't really buy and sell anything on the market.
I mean, I do. It's just,
Well, in
but
this case, you're selling your potions.
yeah.
But that doesn't pertain to
Where are
trade,
you
it
from?
pertains
I'm
to
a girl who lives
Yeah.
on trust.
everything else.
Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
Oh.
I heard that Mr. Sunshine completed that map. Thanks to him,
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
I heard that Mr. Sunshine completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here is becoming increasingly active.
There's
I'm
gotta
a
be
girl
something
who lives
wrong
on
here.
trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
Oh yeah, that's right. I transferred like mid.
I heard that Mr. Sun's soul is bustling with life.
Easy.
live on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and...
Do I need sheep's blood for any of the harmonies? You don't do sheep's blood. You do the other blood that's in that category. But yes, you do need a sheep blood, and I believe it's foxes. But you don't go gather sheep because it's a you get it at a less value. So I think it's actually fox blood is what is in the same category as sheep. If not, it's deer. I don't remember. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I think it's sheep, fox, weasels, I believe, are the same category. Because it should be small mammals, is basically what it is.
Or should I say, I live on trust and...
So you just go to the Forest of Seclusion, right by where you spawn in for the very first time, and Kill Thoughts is there.
I love the lively atmosphere here.
You don't want to do anything with Sheep Mountain. Sheep Mountain is less than any other thing because sheeps are at a lower rate of gathering. So if you're going to get materials at all, it's not there. Okay, so now we're at logs, which is 10,000... 10,500. Use it for your Balanos meals. Okay.
Soul is bustling with life. I love the lively atmosphere here.
If you're trying to get red meat, you need to hunt for it. And deer can get you 1-to-1 bloods and
Meats at the same time hunting.
yep. And then the hides you can just throw away.
Where are you from?
But at least that
I'm a
will
girl
get
who
you a
lives on
1-to-1
trust. Or
ratio.
should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
I heard that Mr. Sunshine
Basically,
completed
you
that
don't
map.
gather deer blood and butcher deer down there at Bear for that. It's better to hunt it because you get it at both at a nearly 1-to-1. I mean, it depends. Some days I've gotten slightly more blood than meat. Some days I get slightly more meat than blood.
Where are you from? I'm a
Um,
girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust
So-
and beauty.
what you're
The hunting
wanting...
is pretty good in total.
It's the quantity of gatherers I'm looking for, not the quality. The more times I gather, the more chances I get at Fairy's Breath. Then you're better off doing, like, Bear Riverhead.
I love the lively atmosphere here.
If you're just wanting quantity over quality. Because you can rapid fire that off. If you're wanting just a mass gathering, then doing foxes is gonna get you a absolute fuck ton of foxes.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should
That's
I
where I've
say,
gotten 2 of
I live
my
on trust and beauty.
Millennial Ginseng's.
Yep. I dropped 2 of them from there, so. But it would be just siphoning. But if you're trying to get meats, the best meat would be hunting deer or hunting wolves.
Soul is... I heard that Mr. Sunshine
Those would be the
completed that
2
map.
you'd be after, but you're trying to chase Fairy
Trading here has
Breath.
become increasingly active.
So if you're chasing Fairy Breath, then I would probably say Bear Riverhead.
Where are you from?
I pulled, I think, with all the energy I would do when I would do those runs, I think I could pull some astronomical number out of there. I know I could wipe 30 guild quests in an hour. Let's just put it that way. So whatever that is, 30 of our guild quests we could wipe. I could wipe in 1 hour. I almost did it.
Soul is I heard that Mr. Sunshine completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here has become increasingly active.
I gotta keep an eye on energy too. We're at 297.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust
Trying to think what else you could do. You could do snakes and scorpions over in Drigan if you're trying to
Bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
get a quality gather that's pretty fast.
I'm a girl who lives. Where are you from?
Trying to think of what else
By the
can
way,
you
your
gather that's
pockets
pretty
are looking
fast and
heavy.
quality.
Want me to store
Troll
them
blood
for
is
you?
actually surprisingly fast. Like, actually, troll blood
fun.
is fucking a shit ton of shit. You can, and if you're like me, you can actually outkill the troll ring,
Lively atmosphere here.
which is, I've done that a few times,
Mm-hmm.
where I've actually had
That's
to
fun.
slow down. That I'm actually killing them too fast down there. They can't keep up with spawn. And I get a shit ton of value out of it.
I'm a girl. Where are you from? By the way, your pockets.
But
are
again, it
looking
doesn't
heavy.
solve your
Want me to
butchering,
store
because it
them
sounds
for
like
you?
you're wanting meat.
Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love
My
the
brain
lively
just goes to
atmosphere
hunting
here.
when I think of meat.
Yep. Frost wolves and Verdure deer are the two bests for that.
Where are you from?
Sniping is
I'm a girl who
good
lives on
up in the land of boring light, but the issue is you're duplicating up on you're basically overlapping deer is what you're doing, because the pig blood is the same as the deer blood.
I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks
So you're
to
better
him.
off just hunting the deer, because you can get 15,000 of that in an hour guaranteed.
I'm a
And then you
girl
don't have
who
to deal
lives
with all
on
the
trust.
sniping
Or should
minigame
I say,
bullshit.
I live on trust and beauty.
Oh.
Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
No, it doesn't.
I heard that Miss Soul is bustling with
Or
life.
does it?
Oh,
Do you
I
get the
love
butchering?
lively atmosphere here.
Do you get the butchering when you do that? I don't remember. Honestly, I've only done hunting twice since they've put that out, and I can't remember. Because 99% of the shit I do is siphoning.
Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here has become increasing.
We're up to 12.5, Bill.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
We're almost done with the bulk part of this. The rest will go pretty quick when we start hitting those money
I heard that
crates.
Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here has become increasingly active.
And what sucks is we're basically at, we're at some of them where I'll have to make 2 runs for just a couple hundred crates because of where they're sitting.
Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you? I'm a...
that Mr. Sunsun completed that map.
So here's the only thing that this sheet doesn't account for is it doesn't count the money once I get into the new bracket. So I don't actually know what the total will end up being. Considering that most of the money is now on that side, it should be slightly better. I'm trying to kill 4 birds, 1 stone. I want the star. I want to kill, gather, records, get mats for life skilling eventually. Okay. That's fair.
I heard that Miss Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere.
Yep, 40 hours I assume to get the star in Nostos. Or 60 or whatever it is.
It's about 10 hours each piece.
Yeah. Yeah, cause some of them I get like a couple hundred of it in an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Like the mining one, I get a lot of it in an hour.
Doing foxes?
Where
Nice.
some of them I only get like
I heard
maybe
that Mr.
100 in the
Soul
hour.
is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
I know one of them I would have been done a long time ago with.
If I hadn't sold any of my shit, I'd have been done with it. But, I mean, I don't need it. I'll never need it because I use the guild teleport. Because it's my manor.
Where are you from? I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here is becoming increasingly active.
I'm a girl who... Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store...
I heard that Miss Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
$250. We're still doing fine.
Where are you from? I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
What, Stormy?
Where are you
What?
from?
What
I'm
is
a
the
girl who
deal?
lives on trust. Or
I
should
guess
say,
I can
live on
stop
trust
grinding and take you out
beauty.
just right now, right? Yep. Give me 1 whole second, Stormy.
It's like time to go piss on anything I can put my pee on. That I already peed on just an hour ago.
Soul is
He's hearing you saying it, and he's looking at me like, so you're saying the corner's game?
I'm saying the tires are game. The neighbor's tires.
Shit,
This
that's
feels
too
slow.
far.
It's not.
Okay, I guess. Let me stop
I'm a girl
fucking
who lives
grinding
on...
for
Where
a
are you
second.
from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
There's plenty of sheep there, or there's plenty of foxes there that you're not. You're right on the cusp of overkilling the area, and you're right on the area that you. There's just almost
thanks to him.
too many there that you can't overkill it. Like you're right in that weird spot there.
I'm a girl who... Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store...
But if you want a pure numbers game, the only place you can do that's actually like lightning fast, that's not complete waste of energy, is Bear Riverhead. Because then everything you get there is a value.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and...
Alright, so now we're on to...
Soul, I heard that Mr. Sun's... I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here has become...
Alright, so now I gotta do the rough math. It should be some of the timber crates now.
Where are you from?
Okay, we're at the money crates now, so let's grab... the brass. So this is 7150. So now we'll start making more money,
Soul is
which we're at 14.9 now, so just right at 15 bill so far.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
Soul is... I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map.
Now, I was originally going to not do this until Guru 5, but money talks. And especially because I can say I did it all in one day,
By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
which is kind of funny.
Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively...
Where are you from?
We will
By
be
the way,
losing some
your
pretty
pockets are looking
one-off
heavy.
buffs
Want me to
after
store some
this
for you?
trade. We won't. There's gonna be a few buffs that just don't exist anymore that we're gonna be giving up.
I heard that
Because they haven't really been doing a lot of permanent stick-around buffs. Everything's been use it or lose it.
I'm a girl who... Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy.
Which fucking triggers me.
I heard that Mr. Sunsun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here has become increasingly active.
Alright, brass done.
I'm a girl who lives... Where are you from?
Alright,
By the way, your
now
pockets are looking heavy.
for
Want me
the
to store some for you?
Serendia crates. Yeah. Serendia crates.
I'm a girl... Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy.
Soul is... I heard that Mr. Sunsun...
27 billion going into the Serendias.
I'm a girl... Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some...
Mr. Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
I heard that Mr. Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love...
Where are you? I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and...
I heard that Mr. Sun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here is becoming increasingly active.
$38 billion done with the Serendia crates.
Where are you from? By the
All
way,
right,
your
next
pockets
up
are looking
is
heavy.
the
Want me to store some for you?
Medea crates. And we'll probably need to do donkey buff again here in just a minute, because I see we got the 6-minute timer on it.
Soul is... I heard that Mr. Sun completed that map. Thanks...
Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
Yeah, we're nowhere near actually pushing it, so it doesn't matter which ones we actually grab. We're not going to hit Guru 5.
Soul is... I heard that Mr. Sun completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here is becoming increasingly active.
I'm a girl who Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy.
So the good news is, after this, money means nothing, and it can now just go towards crons and whatever else I want it to go to. Like, it's not like I'm saving for X big to buy X big item.
Are you sure about that?
Mhm.
Other than buying sharps for your stone?
I'd just gather them over time.
That's
I'm a
true.
girl
You
who-
would
Where are
gather
you
our shit
from?
from.
By the way, your pockets are looking heavy.
Okay,
Want me to
next
store
up
some for you?
is the...
Building Freon.
But yeah, it's basically Cronstone purchasing now.
Yeah.
Soul is... I heard that Mr. Sun completed that map.
Pushing your
Thanks to him,
weapons.
trading here is becoming...
Alright, 56 billion at the end of the Adanya crates. So now we're going to start getting into the big money. This is where we're going to start getting a lot of jump. Alright, Calpheon crates. Time.
Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store some for you?
I heard that Mr. Sun completed that map.
So 52 billion, almost 53 billion going into Calpheon crates. Let's go ahead and grab the donkey buff again. End that timer because we don't need it anymore.
I'm a girl
And I
who
also
lives on
beat
trust.
Power World
Or should I
earlier.
say, I live on
Nice.
trust and beauty.
So you beat all the bosses now.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Soulless. I heard that Mr. Sunshine completed that map. Thanks to him.
Just had to craft enough ammo and make sure I brought out the right dudes.
I'm a girl who lives on trust.
Done.
Or should I say, I live on trust and
Yeah, makes sense.
After those relics were found, and I kept on dropping the implants and stuff, so
I heard that Mr. Sunshine
trade the shit
completed
stuff
that
out
map.
on your
Thanks to
pals
him,
that you have for the
trading
good
here is
stuff,
becoming
and done.
increasingly active.
Nice.
Well, 3-star, and then awaken them for more damage.
where are you from? I'm a girl who lives on trust.
Okay.
3 or 4
Or should I
star.
say, I live on trust.
I heard that Mr. Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
All right, 70 billion at the end of the Calpheon crates.
I'm a girl who lives on trust. Or should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
Yeah, of course. That was a pipe dream.
Soulless. I heard that Mr. Sunshine completed that map.
5 billion off of that.
I'm a girl who lives. Where are you
This
from?
is what sucks when you
By the
start
way,
getting down
your
into these
pockets are
not
looking
full
at-
stacks, and you're just like, oh, this sucks ass. This feels like a waste, but money's money.
I heard that Mr. Sunshine.
This is why
completed
you
that
wish
map.
by this point in time you'd have the one shot, and then it wouldn't matter. You wouldn't be wasting time trying to slam bargain games. There's another 600 mil. Because then you just click it and it would go.
Where are you from?
All right,
I'm a
next
girl who
up,
lives
let's
on
do this
trust. Or
one.
should I say, I live on trust and beauty.
Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
$82 billion at the end of, well, almost the end of the, what was that? The,
Where are you from? I'm a girl who lives on trust.
Snowfield,
Or should I say,
Obsidian.
Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the life.
where are you from? I'm a girl who lives on trust.
Okay.
Or should I say, I live on trust.
Time for the big money. Snowfield Jade. 35%. Yeah, we'll get close.
Oh,
Nope, you fucking piece of shit! Donkey! Fuck you!
I heard that Mr. Sunshine completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here is becoming.
Alright,
increasingly
82, we'll say 83 billion starting Jade.
I'm a girl. Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are looking heavy. Want me to store?
I heard that Mr. Soul is bustling with life. Oh, I love the lively atmosphere here.
I can't wait to buy that Forza. I'm gonna try to buy that today.
Nice.
And of course, order wheel bearings for my damn BRZ. That's gonna be fun to change.
That sounds like a
I live on
total
trust
party.
and beauty.
At least it's 4 bolts per bearing. And I got 2. Unlike the old versions where you had to press out the bearing out of the hub.
I heard that Mr. Sunshine
Or smash it
completed that
out.
map. Thanks to him, trading here has become increasingly active.
In this case, I just take out the old hub and put a new hub in. Should be like maybe 30 minutes to an hour per
Where are you
side.
from?
That's
By
not
the way,
bad.
your pockets are looking heavy.
It's really not.
Want me to store?
I just wish that the older cars were like that. But they're not. They're actually a pain in the dick when it comes to that.
I heard that
I would
Mr.
imagine.
Sunshine completed that map. Thanks to him, trading here has
That's
become
when we
increasingly
resto mod things.
You upgrade to
Make it-
modern.
Yep, you upgrade the subframe and you upgrade
I'm a
the
girl.
steering
Where are you
knuckles
from?
to like, I
By
don't
the way,
know,
your pockets are
newer
looking
stuff like
heavy.
a Camaro or Mustang parts. And away you go.
Soul is bustling with life.
You get the
Oh,
better
I
steering
love the
geometry
lively
too.
atmosphere here.
And of course, hubs with bearings.
I'm a girl. Where are you from? By the way, your pockets are look.
Yeah, my BRZ is basically moaning and groaning to go down the road.
Damn.
And it doesn't make sense because it's only got 128k on it.
Oh, I love the lively atmosphere.
Usually that only happens at like 200k or more.
Where are you
All right,
from?
I think we
By the way, your
are
pockets are looking heavy. Want me to
done.
store
I don't
some
think
for
I'm gonna
you?
trade these on this character. So let's put up the donkey real quick and grab the gear off of it.
You're done.
Yep.
What?
Horses
Yep.
always,
Didn't sound like you were
horses
done.
always love the carrots I enjoy, milk. They're big, sweet, and crunchy, milk.
But now you're just done?
With for sure with this, I think I'm gonna grab the Dark Knight, wherever the fuck she is. Where'd she go? Here. And I'm gonna go trade. I don't really give a shit about the EXP on these, but I do want the money. She's got a bunch of buffs on her, and I'd rather go get something, but I don't want to get it all. Because I don't want to waste some of these buffs. So... we're going to grab her, grab the horse, and we're going to well. Now here's the fucked up part. You can trade. You can go through the Nexus and all this shit with these trade items. It's like, the fuck?
Yeah, make it make sense.
Wish I could. I wish I could.
I know you can't. I'm just saying, it don't make fucking sense why they. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some things in this game that are dumb, and this is one of them.
Like at that point, just let me fucking like pick up my trade items or sell my trade items on my fucking tag character for while I'm tagged.
Mhm. Yep.
You're like a naughty child to take care of.
Like, what's the damn difference at that point? Like, I'm instantly getting the trade bonus just jumping through the well. Same thing with the
I'm a
fishes.
girl who lives on trust. Or should
Yep.
I say, I live on trust and beauty.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to do it. I'm just saying, what the fuck doesn't make sense? If I could do that, then why can't I just... Why can't my damn tagged characters fucking touch it?
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about the whole fact that goddamn farming seeds can stack in the frickin' central market, but can't stack in a bag. All because they're magical. Like, eh? Like, copy the fucking code to the other motherfucker. Like, what are we doing? Do they not know what Control C, Control V means?
Not really.
Just think of it. Think of how quick they could do that. The
Right?
seeds that go on the market can do it. So why can't the seeds that touch your personal storage or on your fucking character do it? Copy the code. Like, huh?
Oh shit, you get to do the Doom run out here?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Whoa. They must have just recently patched that because, it was turning you into the normal one. The normal unicorn once you hit the desert.
Valencia Castle site isn't desert. Oh, okay.
That's what I was just saying. I was like, we're talking one really special horse.
Take a rest before you leave. I assure you that Kharazad will let you relax.
Damn, Hollow Front.
116 billion. That's the final number.
You can... Let me look at on my end. That Bork. 131? 140?
What? It'll be 150 and change. When I throw
Well, it's
it all.
131 right now, but or 140.
I got 176.
Total?
Yep. So should just
You're
be
like 30 bill away.
Let me just double check. Make sure I haven't bought a ring. Belt. Earring, earring. Yep, buy the ring and we're done.
Okay, so it's ring.
Yep, buy a ring. And we're done.
Debo. Riki. Ringy.
Yep, 145. Done.
145.
There you go. 4 pen Debos in 1 day. 24 hours.
Damn, man.
All right, so now we need... Where is it? It's down here.
Dude,
Thank you.
to do now.
Let's see
Broken.
here. All right, let's go turn this in and get some money back.
Dude, Oh, I need to go back to my house.
Now make him deck. Hold my beer.
The star's black. God damn Parkway.
Is it this chick?
Welcome, adventurer.
Yes. Okay, so we have a... We want to make a NOV Kharazad belt.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to try the potions that I've made?
Do-dum.
Alright, now we want to make
Dum,
a
dum, dum.
NOV Kharazad ring.
You must be my father. He is a Lucian, great alchemist.
And then NOV Kharazad earring.
Would you like to try the potions that I've made? Eileen is my only sibling.
And NOV Kharazad earring.
You must meet my father. He is a Lucian, the great alchemist.
There we go. Time to go sell 4 crystals.
The abyss turns black. Yes, Nightingale's about to turn the abyss black. The sun's about to turn black.
Have a pleasant stay.
Thanks, Nightingale.
You're welcome.
Your darkness is your only friend.
There's 12 bill. Okay, so let's grab some shit and do some shit.
Okay, so maybe I can burn 23k an hour at Tenebrum? Oh, wrong hole. Wrong hole.
That's not the right answer.
If you see it on my screen what I did, I was like,
No, hold on.
because I was trying to go down to
Oh.
the well. And I wasn't using the GPS, so I was like, hey, I'm gonna turn right. No, that's the wrong one. It happened. My bad. At least the horse didn't scream.
Yeah.
Oh god. Loaded. Her is not wanting to load. That's crazy.
Zoomies. All right. So let's pull this over, and
AP buff.
we're gonna extract one. We're gonna extract the belt.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'd rather have the weight than the
AP and damage reduction.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yep.
So I get we're trying to fucking go there without GPS and stuff. Damn it.
All right, so let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, we also got to pull our friend from the Adanya bank too. So,
Damn, what's this song by? I bet you it's Volumes. It's a good one.
so there you go, 380. I just need one more AP and we get 381. Reward.
How much fucking AP you got?
380.
What the fuck? You motherfucker. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Welcome to Valia. Need to use the
Medea, Tarif.
You bitch.
All right. So. Oh, I'm 378 server buff? Oh shit, yeah. I forgot that goes into stats. Actually, hold on. Nope, 383. So I am 381. I thought I'd count it as if I had my Vels hard on. I didn't.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'll say you should be above me. Like, that don't make no sense for you to not be above me at that point. And that's without even going deck.
Yep, that's what we're gonna attempt. Let's see. Go ahead, I guess let's work on the ring. See what we get.
I've got a long way to go before I catch up to you, dude. I've got 4 fucking pieces. At that point, I don't even know if I'm gonna... It's not gonna happen anytime soon unless I spend 10 hours a day.
And so it begins.
I just hope it goes through. And not struggles like I've been. You might as well control C, control V it.
Fuck yeah. I ain't.
Fuck you doing?
This ain't my first rodeo.
You were I'll say you better fucking control C, control V. Come on, streamer luck. On behalf of... Wait a second. Mr. Apollos. Do not redeem himself. 1 tap. Okay, 6 tap.
Both gluttonies made? Nice. Congrats.
Yeah, I'm waiting on mine. Still waiting.
Oh, I didn't even want to think about that. And your Sakurai is adamantites? Nice.
You know what? I haven't checked my EXP on my Guardian in a while. Oops.
And deck.
Nice.
All right,
Okay,
there's
one.
Yep. Let's see. Let's move the 290 off of you.
He doesn't need 5 more. Smarty.
I have 3 decks, by the way.
Yeah, glad you're counting, Kaylee. 3, count. 2 more. He already had him. He just waiting.
Yeah, the surprise. I'm a grinder, not a life scaler. I don't count I kill. Oh shit.
Oh, it was fucked up. I don't even know how much hours I spent into her, but okay. Just jumped up 30%. Almost 64 on the Guardian.
Okay, let's see. Enhancement. Belt. I need to go get a hammer.
Have I allowed you to look at the other fairy?
Yeah, because you already had 1 deck ring sitting around.
Yep.
Damn, that saxophone at the end of that song, though. I gotta figure out what type of saxophone they're using.
Another deck.
There we go, 2-tapper. Expected that.
Alright.
Next.
Stacks. Give me a second, give me a second.
You're being too slow. Hurry up. Us streamers want to see it go now. Or us watchers want to see it go now.
Okay.
It goes, or we don't want it no more.
Ooh, you didn't even want to think on that one. It's like, no.
On me.
That almost went.
Come on. Had to make me stop grinding. Cause you getting games. And the fucked up part is you don't even need to repair them yet.
No, but I will have to do a big repair session in a minute.
True. Last one.
No, we still got more.
Oh,
Oh? Nope. Fuck.
$70 bill.
That's cute. Hold up. Hold up.
70 bill and crystals. Don't we all have that?
Each one of those are probably about 25 bill or 15 bill a pop. 15, 20 bill a pop.
Those things add up.
To make those like raw, those are like 15-ish bill a pop. Like to raw dog it. Not counting whatever the fuck those took to do.
Yeah, I don't even want to count those stupid crystals of breeding rooters. I shake and tremble when I think about how much money I could have made just by selling some shit.
Right.
But I didn't. I made myself a full life skill set. Yeah, those things are more expensive than our normal crystals.
Fucking piece of shit. I hate it when it does the long hold.
Yeah. This is you giving yourself back all your time earned in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But even if it's all for nothing.
Alright, this will be the last one for today.
Come on.
Alright. Do we get it today? Nope. It's fine.
Damn.
We'll take it.
That one held on forever. So now you only got what, 2 left?
Yeah, I just have the earrings left.
Oh, 1.
So we're almost there. I can probably push the 2 decks out in a month, maybe. Let's see here. I need Medea, Tarif. I'll take out 700 because I don't know how much this shit is to repair. Recover max durability. There's a lot of pre-orders and Kafirs in C. If I don't care about crafting, just want profit and gathering, should I spend all my energy in Kafir's tree? It's probably not a bad idea.
I think ours is pretty much capped out too. Yours to repair is way slower.
So 385 right now with server buff. which I just need 385 raw, and if I get once I get these two pens, or these two decks, we'll get the we can get the last two.
Yep, and you almost have enough to buy 10,000 crowns.
Create mats to Valencia, then redoing your workers. Good luck on that. I might do it, but I need to work on it first. My total energy I have is 339. What did you get today on enhancing? We got two decks. I got one of the rings and the belt. I already had the necklace. I already got the ring here a while back. And then we obviously bought the two earrings. So we're right there. I mean, it's right on the tip.
Yeah. I mean, you basically caught up with me like that.
So,
because if we take away your server buffs, I guess that would be the same as me, 379.
Server buffs are only 2 AP.
Yeah. And you're, well, I was
380,
thinking main hand. So.
382. So now, let's see here. I should have 10 Forest Furies, so now I need to figure out where I want to get most of my damage from. If I do want to go for the rings, because the rings are crit damage.
They sure are. The belt's just AP and damage reduction. 3 AP and 6 damage reduction. The rings are like 3%.
Yeah, I may end up doing. I was thinking about doing the belt, but I guess the rings are probably better. So.
Yeah, because that was stacked with your current crit damage you have, which would be stupid. Then you also, well, you would have to fucking retag too.
Yeah, no, that's why I untagged. Because I figured, remember what I said? I was going to tag the Guardian to be safe.
Yeah.
And then the Seraph would get retagged. But I don't need, at this point, I don't need to actually weapon tag the Seraph currently.
No.
Alright, so I need 10 Forest Furies and 200 Magical Shards. So that's pretty easy. And then we just go... shop. And it's the... I need 20 of these.
Damn. Yeah, you got the same crystals as me, Kaylee. I just need my other stupid things, and that'll be great, but I need the scrap crystals. I don't really necessarily care about them, so.
Yeah, this fucking sucks. Right here. The fact that I can't just go buy all of them. By the way, we were talking about you earlier, Austin, and I said, I feel so bad for you. That you have to sell all those comma drots. I've still got a few left to pull, and let me tell you, I fucking hate every moment of it.
I mean, that's it. That's only if I actually go for it, Kaylee. If
I
don't,
fucking hate
I
every
won't.
moment of it. Because they sell so slow. Oh shit, I need to start getting Essence of Dawn. I need 20 Essence of Dawn for each one.
Yes, sir. You can smash out your Calamity bosses and get free Essence of Dawn right now. Because from Calamity 8 through 10, you haven't even touched them, so you'll get your first time reward. And at your AP, you'll kill through the easy ones like it's nothing.
Yep, do the ring. You got something to show? Okay. See, that's funny because I'm pretty sure I've got some shit here. Where is it? Do I have Essence of Dawn still?
And I doubt if I'll be playing very much more anyway. Games piss me off.
Oh, BDO?
Oh. Ben. Because they can't fucking change anything for the good. It's always what they want to change and not what people want. Been like that for too
Oh
long.
shit, damn, I already bought it. I made enough. I was going for the mining treasures. Nice! It's not too shabby. 246 of the NVs. Now, here's the question. You made those immortal. Why? Because I'm pretty sure I don't remember the glowing particles. No, wait, they do glow. Tenacities. They do. No, they don't. Those are immortals. It was more money. It's less efficient for the immortal, but whatever. You've already done it. It's better to put them on human elixirs than it is to put them on the perfumes. Higher profit margin in the single elixir.
Yeah, I guess if you had to buy stuff from the market.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
But if you're not having to buy anything on the market, it's just all profit anyway. It's just time over. In your case, like, you was better off making the other potions.
Yeah, you make for the immortal elixir. You make the immortal elixir. You make the immortal human elixir is the one you make and sell them on those. That is the that's the one you go for.
The goblins, my assistant, Santomenzi, introduced him to me.
Those are gonna take a lot longer to sell.
Don't expect it.
They'll sell, but they're just gonna take a lot longer to sell.
I mean, there's tons of orders for the tenacities on the market, or for the yeah. It just depends on how much time you want to spend fucking grinding goddamn corals.
Let's see. What we want here is Medea 2500.
I was about to say, human and tenacity, they should be going like cocaine. Especially for PvPers. And right now, that's the only thing for people to be really doing right now, so... Other than grinding. A lot of people are caught up to... where we're at. That's definitely one way to do it.
All right, Alright, now let's see if I can get this alchemy stone at the same day. This is, where shit gets fun. Can I finally get... I don't remember. I just making all 2,500 of what I got.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2,400 would be 4 clicks on the big stone.
Yep.
So half that, 8 clicks. Or something like that. Be like 6 clicks. Like 400 sharps per.
Sweetie just got a pure blackstone. Pure blackstone of... Oh, attack speed, cast speed. That's an interesting one.
Six clicks for a splendid a week. On for the Bremmings, yeah. I'm like 10 something into mine.
If you borrow a container from me, you can use the storage even at home.
No, they already gave us the gathering treasure.
Okay, so time to polish and watch my sanity slowly leave.
Don't forget the medals.
Already got it.
Okay. Damn, dude. The fact that you're 50 fucking clicks in is what kills me. Oh, you're 30 something clicks. Okay.
35, yeah.
I thought you were 50. I was like, fuck.
Nope, we're out of stones.
Okay.
So...
If you plan on crafting, you should leave your materials in the storage. If you lose your composure, you'll eventually lose yourself.
Let's take a look at the market. So what is it to buy 1,000? It's 5 bill per 1,000. Yeah, mushroom crates are, you want to do the Emperor mushroom crate and the Silver Azalea crate. And those two you can buy and keep running nonstop. All right.
I'm just gonna buy 1,000 of them.
No, I'm doing the math on how much of this do I really want to go into. Ghost, I mean, so all the mushrooms are used for making parts of the Harmony Draughts, but the Emperor mushroom per crate is the best crate to make for that. It's the best profit margin between what you spend per crate and what you get at the end. Same with Silver Azalea. You'll use Silver Azaleas in making alchemy stuff. However, for crate, you'll have to basically, I buy a million Emperor mushrooms and a million Silver Azaleas at a time, and I let them burn down, which I actually will need to buy some here in the next day or so. Because I'm like actually getting low. Let's see here. Where are they? Okay, so it's 20 shards per stone.
40 or 400.
So
400 sharps per click.
I need 17,000
sharps.
Yes. Unless they are less than 5 million on the market. I'm just looking. I'm just trying to figure out how many sharps I would need. I would need 17,600 to pity it. And I don't think I want to get that deep for it.
If you want to
I don't think I want to go that deep.
you'll need to have some money in the storage.
Yeah, because I bet you if you go count how much it costs to do from the Old Moon Manager, it's probably worse.
If they're more than 5 mil on the market, sell the sharps and buy the mats from the Old Moon.
Well, I would go check the money on that real quick, just to be safe. Because I swear I did that and it didn't add up.
I don't know the price either way.
It's like 20 mil or some change. 10, 50, 50. So it's 50 mil a piece.
Oh, it's this piece?
Yeah, you have to buy 2 of them. Or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'd have to sell them higher than that. All right. Hold on. And it's 2 of those per. 5.8 mil or go to vendor. Got it. So you're looking at okay,
100 mil for every shot.
Okay,
or
hold
every
on.
stone you make or something.
So let me follow the math here. So it's one of the Feign Essence, and it's 2 of the old Pete or the Koala piece. It's 12 bill a week from the vendor. I mean, I'm going to use my sharps because I don't pay for them. Like, I gathered all of those. So they literally cost me 0. And if
Yeah,
they're
I'm
not
just trying
above
to make sure that the
5.8
vendors
bill, then yeah,
actually
no,
have-
that makes sense. Which they're not. They're 5.4 right now. So, okay, so I'm trying to figure out what would a pity actually cost me at this point. So I have 44 clicks left, and it would take me... So it's 100 mil. It's 100 mil per stone. And I need 20 stones per click. So it's 2 bill a click. Times 44 clicks. Yeah, it's 88 billion. See, you, rock solid. I don't give a fuck about the stones. I have more than enough. I have 1,600 of them. Stones fucking are nothing. Don't think of it in terms of... I just need enough liquid silver to get the other shit.
Yeah, it's liquid silver.
88. I don't know if I want to swing 88 on that upgrade. I would rather do that, sure, I think, before I would go tap anything. Because I don't think any of my upgrades are guaranteed an 88 bill. But I don't think I just want to do that today. I don't think I want to sink that. I'd rather have more. I'd rather be up above 150 bill again before I go... Or at least above 100 bill. To be safe again, before I start clicking for this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to pity that.
Unless over 5.8. Yeah, if I'll keep a check on the sharps if they're over 5.8 now. Yeah, that's a good place to put it. Vert, what in the fuck, you lucky son of a bitch? Oh, wait. Pfft, it's Vert. Let's see here.
There's a commission for each sale of goods.
So I've got 12 bill here.
When using the marketplace, be sure to weigh the pros and cons of a deal precisely.
So I got 7 bill left, then I'm finally out of the Commissylvian Draughts, and I'm never touching these shits again. I will never make these again.
Nope, not worth it. Until they bring out an update that actually makes people want to go to Commissylvia or Odoletta. Because Decia Upward wasn't good enough, and Decia
7-9.
Miramaki was good enough.
7-9 will give me... Okay. So 7-9 will put me back above 20 bill there, which means I'm sitting on 28 bill. All right.
48.
We're going to pull out most of this now. And I'll put in 2 bill 500 million. 3.8 to sell later. Good luck! It took me
Too long.
almost 2 weeks to sell 1,600. So you got a month to probably liquidate those. And that is me throwing them down to any time I saw a stack of 100, I threw it on it because I didn't give a shit. I wanted out of them. But I wouldn't tell anybody else to do that. I just wanted to get out of them because I saw how slow they were selling, and they're selling even slower than the last time I bought them. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to go... I don't think we're going to go to... I don't think we're going to go to... go to the Splendid anytime soon. I got 50, 30 bill away. And I mean, I'm not guaranteed. It's not a terrible one to do. I wouldn't buy it, but I mean, if you have it, then if you just have it lying around, it's worth sending it into a crate. But I wouldn't go, unless you are in the mid, like, 20s, 20, 25, and reworker. Yeah, if you're doing your workers, then it's not terrible. I wouldn't prioritize that. What you want to prioritize is this. So, take note. You want copper. Any copper node in the game you can get, you want that. Any zinc node. Okay, I will wait. And I mean, this is for anybody who wants...
pen paper.
This is what y'all need. These are the ones you prioritize first, and then you'll branch out into other things after you've connected these, because this is basically how you approach core. So you have your core, then you have your supportive crate nodes, and then you have the fuck it because I have the contribution nodes. And everything makes money because you're never going to be able to rotate everything consistently all the time. So like for me, it's a lot of work to keep the knock running. It's a lot of work to keep the Calpheon running, but those two I can guarantee you won't drop off as long as I keep up with the production. If I slack off, then they will eventually fall off. But I've let them go for over a week and a half now. That's how much I got it backed up. So let me know and I'll get you the list of how we go about it. I have timber for years. Nice. That'll be all crunched very quickly. Okay, so you want all the copper nodes that you can get first that aren't a long stretch. There's a few in Valia you'll want to wait because getting up to them are expensive, but you want to go for most of the easy reaching branched copper nodes in the game. The Valia ones where you have to come up towards Ancient Stone Chamber are the ones you're going to hold off on if you're lower on contribution because it is expensive to get to them. Yes, there is an excavation node up there. Yes, there is a maple node, but if you've got, that's not a node you would go for. At 450 contribution, you're not going for that node. But most every copper node in the game, you're going to want to go for. Easy to reach, within a couple contribution, not an issue. You'll want every zinc node in the game that you can get your hands on. Again, that's not a long chain for just one zinc node. As long as it's connected properly, you'll want to get all the zinc nodes. That's going to make a brass crate. Brass crate is going to be one of your major ingot crates that you're going to consistently want to make. So, next, you're going to want the knock crate. Plus steel crate mats. No, I don't waste my time anymore on steel, but steel is a pretty cheap crate to make, but I don't want to waste my production nodes on them because I only have a limited set of ingot workers or crate workers, and I don't want them coming off the money crates. So these are running money at all times. So I have 4 years worth of steel crate mats. I mean, it's probably worth running at some point. But it's for me, again, I have mine set up on actual money. Mine's designed all around money and EXP as best as I can min-max it. So the next production crate you're making is the Snowfield Jade crate. This crate, you'll need every knock node and the jade node. This one, there is more knock nodes than there are jade. You will have to buy jade at some point in time. So Nock and Jade make the Snowfield Jade crate. Now the alternate crate that you flip with the brass crate, brass and the Snowfield Obsidian crate are the ones that run the money flip. So when one runs out, you flip it to the other, and that one needs nickel and the rough obsidian, or the obsidian, because you polish it once. Hello there.
Hello. Sorry, I need to derail your stream for a minute just to have like a me-you conversation. Anyone else can hop into this too.
Mm-hmm.
I have not had chills watching a trailer from Marvel in like 8 years or some shit. I don't know how long ago fucking Endgame was. The Doomsday trailer's fucked. It's so crazy. I don't know if you've seen it. You should see it.
I watched it earlier, and it's exactly what the leak was 6 months ago.
I haven't seen the leaks. I've been doing everything in my power to...
Well, no. It was a text leak. It was, they showed it at one of the cons, and somebody wrote out what it was, and they kept saying that Robert's Doom voice, they said, is crazy. You don't even realize it's him talking at first.
It's that so good. I mean, I said I didn't see the leak for like any of the text, and I don't want to know anything else. Honestly, I kind of didn't even want to watch that trailer, but I saw one thing on it, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna watch it. It's only a minute long. Fuck.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be wild. I'm very curious.
I think this might be the best Marvel movie to come out since Endgame.
I hope so.
That high of praise, but you know.
But yeah, no, I did ended up watching it earlier just because I was curious if it was the leak trailer or not. And that's what makes me a little upset is that they waited since like April to show that trailer. And it's already been, and it's the exact trailer almost note for note. I don't know if they changed any of the scenes, but the narrative of it was basically the same because they said you're going to see Thor tell him about, all this stuff. Cap gets the hammer. You see Namor, you got to see all this shit, so.
You know what would be hilarious is if this trailer's actually fake. And the reason it took so long is because they recreated the trailer based off that bullshit leak.
Wouldn't put it past them at this point. I mean, there's been many fake scenes that we never actually got from trailers.
Yeah, but imagine the whole trailer's fake, and they're just like, oh, someone pretended to leak this thing. Let's just, like, let's film all of that. Make a fucking trailer cut out of it.
That'd
actually be fucking
That would be cynical, and it would explain why it took so long.
It would be fucking epic.
Yeah.
Also, but just, like, Gambit, fucking Cyclops.
I mean, you're getting the dream team.
It's fucking Magneto and Xavier. Like, where's Wolverine?
Somewhere in there.
He's gotta be, right? He's gotta be. I honestly think this is the thing that we talked about 100 years ago. At this point, where they're finally gonna smash all the universes together. They're gonna do the thing into Secret Wars where everything's gonna merge together into one.
Yep.
And then in the Secret Wars movie, they fix it, they win. And then there's functionally a new sacred timeline where all the other stuff has been handled and retconned essentially out, but through lore.
Yep. And we get that whole new cast that, everybody's been saying will come. You know. So.
Yeah, I actually think that this is the setup for that.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It's because it's time.
So where the fuck's Strange?
That's gonna be a great question.
Like, there's no way he's not in this fucking movie.
Yeah, they said he wasn't gonna be in it, but they've also said a lot of things.
How can he not?
But I mean, here's the thing: Strange doesn't have the time stone. He is technically in danger here. I mean,
they're all in danger. That's literally the whole thing of the trailers. The Thor being like, "You're gonna die, probably. If you don't, you'll be like blood after that, like the people that live."
Yeah.
Sorry,
and him catching, because I mean, the one thing that stood out to me, which is why I knew immediately, was when I saw Doom catch Stormbreaker between two fingers. I was like, "Yep, that's exactly what they wrote." Yep, so I knew it was the one that they showed at that con.
It also makes me suspicious that it's fake.
Yeah. I've never seen him make a full fake trailer, but I got a question about the mushroom
Would you put
crate.
it past them?
Yeah. No, I mean I wouldn't. So why Emperor mushrooms? So let me find a mushroom vendor real quick. Where the fuck's the mushroom vendor in Valia now?
Valley, you get back to like important stream content. I just had to like, yeah.
No, you're fine. Let's see. The mushroom vendor is where? Oh, here. Okay. So mushrooms. So the Emperor mushroom is 900 silver a pop, but on its trade level, the crate's price per crate at. I'll just give you like a reasonable trade level. Let's see here. Let's put it down to like master 20. That's a pretty common low level trade. So let me delete all my shit here because that's a new trade run. One Emperor crate at that is worth 16,240 per crate. So you only need to put 9,000 into it. A fortune teller crate is worth 16,240 as well. So you could technically do fortune teller, but I prefer having the Emperor because the worst case scenario, I burn Emperors a good bit as backup in making alchemy. So it definitely plays out for having both. Plus, I want to keep as minimal mats as I possibly can. So when I'm buying 1 million at a stack, I'm not really worrying too much about am I going to use this? Is this going to take too long? So on and so forth. But any of the others, I wouldn't do. I prefer the Emperor out of all the different mushrooms per. So I prefer that. And then same with the herb vendor and silver azaleas. Same thing goes to wherever the fuck the herb vendor is here. Let's find out. Where is the wild herb vendor? Does Valia not have the herb vendor now? I thought they put him in both. Herb is over here. Let's go up here and grab that. I see a bee butt, which means I must have been raided. Yep. I have been pollinated by the Nemo. Gotta smack that bee ass. How was your stream, Nemo? Dropped her hive here. It was good. Nice. Actually, some silly Minecraft shit. Hell yeah. It was Reaction Monday. Ooh. Today was supposed to be Minecraft Monday, but yeah, no, that had to get thrown out the window. To do this shit. So.
And now it's Doomsday Monday.
Yes. You need more yarn? Shit. You're crocheting like a storm. Okay, I got 200,000 cloud mushroom crates off the market for 650. Is that okay? Cloud 650? I don't remember what the vendor price is. I think they're all over, I think they're all over 900 here. Yeah, Cloud's 1,000 per, so vendor price, let me get you the price on the crate at Master 20. So just cloud mushroom. It's worth 18,000. 18,369 at Master 20. So it'll get cheaper the lower you go. It'll be, so you bought 20,000, that'll get you, or 200,000 will get you 20,000 crates. That's 36 million in guaranteed crates. Now you'll get a return, so you'll probably get around 23.5 is probably what you'll end up with. So you'll end up, oh, sorry, 430, it would have been 430 million, because it's, you drop a zero, my bad. So yeah, you'd have had 20,000, not 2,000. So 367 million. So you'll probably get somewhere between 360 and 450 if your trade's master. But then this is where things change drastically. If I go up to Guru 4, that crate is worth 19,300. They've been filling, so that's why I've been buying them. I mean, that's fine. I prefer buying in million chunks, so I buy a million and I set it, forget it, and it's just backup for what I do. It's completely viable if you want to go off the market and get it cheaper. But I also only want to send, I set up for one-off functions with my crates. So I have the entire workshop set up very specifically. I have three crate shops making Calpheon crates permanently. I have 3 ore workers making Snowfield Jade crates permanently. Then I have 3 ore crates making an alt ore, which is bouncing between brass and Snowfield Jade. I have 3 alt ore, or 3 alt woods that bounce between Medea, Snowfield Cedar, and if I decide to run off Serendia, I run Serendia. I have 7 dedicated herb and 7 dedicated shrooms, all making the same crate. So I need to be burning. I mean, I can burn 100,000 really quickly, which is why I've got to go like restock mine back to 1 million here soon. I'll probably actually do it tonight. And then I have the Adanya being made up in, well, being made here, but the bench is in Adanya, and I run that run. So I have things set around very specific sets of, oh, and I have EXP woods, which run the Elder, which I don't buy these anymore. I used to buy them back when they were significantly cheaper. I would buy them. However, I need to redo the math now based on the full refund, because if this crates hits, Elder Planks are worth buying. No, I would not buy Elder Planks. The last time I did the math on those, yes, if you're going into the Calpheon crate, it's probably got some value there, especially if you're doing a lot of like chopping and stuff in Adanya for the Kharazad essence. However, I don't like spending on those crates because the margins are much smaller than what I would want to have for a crate. For buying, at least. But I will flip back and forth now between whatever is, whatever Palm makes is going to be my wood EXP at this point, which is about to die off. I've already burned 2 million Palm, and I've already burned 2 million Elder Tree, so that's not going to really be a thing too much anymore, because I can't just go to the market and buy the raw timber anymore. And that kind of sucks dick. I miss those days when this was not a sought-after wood. But if I can do the math on it again and figure out... yes, I use that, plus I also do the raw math just on a piece of paper. Because I don't trust his numbers on his calculator. Because of how it calculates stuff is kind of weird. But if you're just wanting like a how much is my trade run worth calculator, sure, that shit's fine. But as far as calculating whether or not to or to not buy, I don't. His calculator seems fucked. So, because like what I look at when I'm calculating stuff is I take like a run of 100,000 items, and I say, okay, so this is gonna make roughly 10,000 crates, guaranteed. Now what we need to figure out is the lucky. How often does lucky actually end up hitting in a run realistically? Not on paper, but realistically, how often does the lucky really hit? And then we can tell, because we know that if we're doing an item like the Elder Tree, like these Elder Tree Timber Crates, this is a great one to do because it's 10 materials every time. So you can see it happen in real time and you can go, oh, okay, so I knew I put down... and I mean, the mushroom crates work great too because it's one mat. And you can see that when you're done that you know that, like for you said you just bought 200,000. So if you ran that entire 200,000, you would see that you're going to end up with 20,000 and whatever the proc number ends up being. Because every time it procs one of the thrifties, you're going to get all your materials back. And so that means you'll either get all your blackstone powder back, which is whatever, or you're going to get all your mushrooms back, which gives you a free crate. So that's the part where I need to figure out now is, does the full free crate of giving these mats back now matter more for some of these that were just priced out of being too expensive on the mats? Could I now actually buy it and still get ahead now with the profit margins of that? So, all right, so woods. That was the next one we were going to go to, is woods for crates. So this one's pretty easy. You want,
Whoa, sorry. Did I miss timber altogether?
No,
I was
I'm
talking
just...
to Narama.
No.
You did. Almost.
I wish you could just buy 1 million mushrooms from the vendor in a one-shot. Yeah, unfortunately, you just have to overstack the donkey. Or horse or whatever to do that. But it doesn't take long. You can overstack it in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and you're done. You can stack 1 million. But I wish I could just buy directly a million straight to my inventory. Or into my storage. Okay, so timbers.
So the last thing I wrote down was nickel and obsidian.
Yes. So you should have, so I'll run over those. So you should have copper and zinc for the brass crate, or for the brass crate. Then you have jade and jade and knock for the obsidian snowfield crate. Or for the snowfield jade crate. Sorry, snowfield jade crate. And then nickel and rough obsidian for the snowfield obsidian crate. The obsidian and the obsidian crate and the brass crate rotate on whenever you run out of brass, you run your obsidian. Whenever you run out of obsidian, you run your brass again. And you keep running those, but you try to keep jade up at all times. For you, it would probably be, you're probably going to end up running that one parallel on your alts, but then when your snowfield runs out, you'll probably run your steel. Once you get a good stockpile of your jade, you'll stop your steel, run your obsidian again, or run your jade again, and you'll keep kind of coming off of those. Okay, so your mandatory woods, the Calpheon woods, so fir, cedar, birch, you will end up needing to buy it at some point or another. But it is, I think it's normally cedar's the one you're going to be short on. At least for me, I tend to be short on cedar. So I end up having to buy a little more cedar. And then occasionally I get where I have to buy birch. Fir is the constant where it's always kind of up there at the steady pace. So those are your main ones. And then you need to make sure you mandatory have every snowfield cedar node in the game, which there's only a few of them. You have to have those. You will want all the Thuja nodes so that you don't have to really buy your Thuja. And there's now like 4 or 6 extra Thuja nodes that you can get. So that helps out. Your main crate money is going to come from the Calpheon Timber Crate. That is, Calpheon Timber Crates and Snowfield Jade are going to be 60% of your total trade run. Everything else will be the other 40% of your trade run. You will want movement speed and, let me show you a crate worker. Because you're not going to have a ton of room for it, stuff. So let's see here. That's a good example of a crate worker. That's a good example of what you want one to look like. The 3 thrifties are mandatory. Obviously, whatever node it's working on, production. Don't double them up. Early on, I do recommend you keep 2. At least 2 different of your whatever you're working on. So if you're trying to get ore and timber, I do recommend that you keep at least a couple that have some alternates. So if you get like a timber and a mushroom, hang on to it even though it's running timber. Because at some point you may tag a mushroom while you're working on it and it may get ore and you can put the timber on that guy and you can kind of work it around. So in the beginning, you'll want to try to keep 2 different crates on it. But when you go to finally get it down and you've locked in all of your workers do have a crate specifically for what it's doing, then you roll it off and you try to get the other things. But you don't want to stop until you get the 3 thrifties and your crate worker. Everything after that just helps out. So you have Thuja and you have Snowfield Cedar. Now here is the trap. Do not make the Thornwood crate. It looks great on paper until you realize the other material for it is not Thuja. It's Snowfield Cedar. Just make the Snowfield Cedar Timber crate. It's a trap. So you don't need Thornwood at all. I wish that it was the other way around, and I wish that the Thornwood crate used Thuja as its supporting wood, but it doesn't. It uses the rarer wood, which makes it useless, so you don't make that one. They are the exact same price, but it's easier to get the Thuja than it is the Snowfield Cedar. Yeah. Now, as far as alternate woods, I would definitely consider doing the Medea crates. They are a high value crate, very easy to get a hold of. It's 2 woods. It's not that hard. White cedar timber and acacia timber. There's enough nodes to sustain it as far as like the getting into normal production of it. However, it is still one of those that you'll end up buying. I mean, all of these you'll end up buying materials for. I'll buy 200,000 to 400,000 of each, process them down, buy 200,000 to 400,000 of each, process it down, buy 200,000 to 400,000 of each, process it down, and I do it in waves. And I never do it all in one day. I don't just buy out everything. I just take it in waves. Like if I think about it one day, I'm like, oh, I need to go buy zinc and copper. I'll go buy zinc and copper. I might come back another day and go, oh shit, I need to keep... Of course, I always keep a pre-order up for Snowfield Cedar. I keep it up for nickel, nickel, knock, and I rotate off the snowfield or the Kharazad tree every now and then, just to keep some going on that. Every other wood after that is actually more for alchemy and not for trade crates. So your ash wood is for the ash sap. I may turn that into an EXP crate at some point. It is too heavy, technically, because it's a 30 weight crate. But I'm not going to put it into a Balanos crate. I can't be fucked to do it. I'd rather put my maple into the pine than make a Balanos crate. So I'd rather go buy fucking 500,000 more pine timber and process it down to balance them out than go grind it off on that. So I'll probably just turn it into an EXP crate. Your Serendia crate is valuable enough to do every once in a blue moon. I just did 25,000 Serendia crates, which is maple and pine. Again, you're going to be using the pine for alchemy, so you will have that running. You do not need to gather the Kama-Sylvian woods because of there is no official crate for them. So you cannot make the actual Calpheon crate in any market as of today, still. Adanya's crate is the Kharazad tree and the Elder tree. If you have some spare contribution points and you want to get into those, they are not bad money. It's a more expensive Calpheon crate, but you can't do a fuck ton of them. So it's worth doing if you've got the extra contribution, because it's a bench that's not in Valencia, so that's why I like it. The bitch is the link. The link sucks ass, and I'm not going to sit there and deny, but, you know, the way I have it set up here is, I already have the link going to Kharazad, or to Yokjo permanent, so I just changed going over the land to going over the ocean, which allowed me to link up and get up here to the production nodes for it. So, since I was already out there and gathering, it was more of a fuck it. So, it made sense to go ahead and run the crate. But this is one that you don't have to do if you are lower on contribution. Worker Man is definitely good when it comes to giving you, like, what workers to put your stuff on. And there will be some where you're just going to have to use what you have. And that's going to be acceptable. It took me 6 months of working on getting workers to get all my artisans exactly where I wanted them, as far as I have the right worker for every node. And I bought most of them because I wanted them already at level 40. I did not want to have to go through and level them up. However, if you are going to level up your stuff, do it this way. This is the best way to do it. Get as much lodging as you can in the region when you're starting off. And do this region by region. Don't do this, try to do this for everything all at once, or you will go fucking mad. Take it by region and say, okay, so for right now, I'm working on Shakatu. Today is Shakatu. You get as much lodging as you can get in it, or that you can afford, you know, and you don't need a shit ton. You just need, okay, I am going to get like 8 extra lodging slots today. You'll burn all your energy, and you'll buy, if you're wanting a giant, you buy like 3 giants, and you buy the first 3 yellow giants that show up. Your other slots are for buying random artisans that come up. So if you get an artisan goblin and you're not wanting it and you don't need it, you sell it. If you get an artisan human and you don't want it, you sell it. Yeah, it sets on the dollar, but still it profits If you're rolling your energy, I want some extra slots to sell a few of those off. Okay, but let's say I don't end up getting that artisan giant. So now I've got 4 professional giants. You go through, you put one on the node, you check back in a few hours. As soon as it hits level 10, you promote it. If it doesn't promote, if it does not promote to artisan on the first promote, delete it, put the next yellow on, and roll it again. The time to go from 1 to 20, you can level 3 level 10s in that time. So just roll your level 10s. Just go 1 to 10, roll the worker, and you can keep going that way. The part that sucks is going to be from 30 to 40. That's what sucks, and why I prefer buying my workers already at 40, is because this way I can just work on rolling their shit over. But from 30 to 40, I can't roll their skills, because if I roll the skills, I'm losing their leveling EXP, and I don't want to lose their leveling EXP. So, 1 to 40 is the way you want to go. Now, let's go back to some crates, and I'll give you a few of the other crates that can be made if you want to get out into the land of fuckery. If you are running out of shit to actually craft, this is some stuff you can get into. The vanadium and the titanium are both doable crates. Be careful on your trade level, because your trade level determines if you can do this, and it's not about your processing rate. It's more about can you get a high enough bargain on it that justifies the crate cost. I can say I'm pretty sure it was after Master 25 and higher, I didn't have to think about it. And I know from Guru 1 and beyond, I've never thought about the crate. I can buy it at Guru 1 and not think twice about it. Because I know that with my initial pop and of the proc of hitting the ingots on their own off of them processing, that part will save me a lot of profit. Plus now we have the full refund, and again, any single crate that refunds all is a huge deal because it's one material in it outside the blackstone powder. But still, if you can get those procs, that makes it more profitable. But you want to be careful because it is harder to get, and it is a low profit margin trade. So you will end up spending 65-70% of that money. But if you think about it as a 20% return on investment for, fuck it, I'm not going to be doing something for the next, 2.5 weeks, let that money collect interest and turn it in later, cool. It's why I still say it works. You can do the steel crate. It's a valuable thing. So that means you would need all your iron nodes, and you'd need several coal nodes to keep it up. Now, thankfully, Blade Bow Quest is not here to fuck the coal markets. So if you need coal, you can go buy it. Just don't have them look at it on stream, or it'll dry up really fast. I would recommend that not be the first crate you go to, because it's going to come down to, if you can keep it up, it's a lot of copper. A lot of copper. You can technically run the brass and the bronze crates, but I did not want to funnel into the brass crate, or into the bronze crate, because I didn't want to deal with having to process not only 10 and lose money by it coming down into the bronze crate. I'd rather just keep buying zinc and keep it going into the brass crate. Because as long as those are running, then I don't care. But if it's what you have and you want to cycle through it, then yes, the brass crate is, or the bronze crate is a worth it crate. It's just, that's going to be a copper fight. And I'd rather all my copper go to zinc. But it's doable. Actually, a fun meme that you can do every now and then is the jewelry crate, believe it or not. Or not the jewelry crate, the opal crate. If you have a bazillion fucking opals in your inventory, where is it? You can actually make the opal crate. Whoop. I popped out too many.
Opals are too easy to get.
So
From
opal
those stupid mining stacks.
So those aren't a terrible thing to do, to polish down the rough opals into those. It's 3 opals per box. It's not terrible. It's a pretty decent money trade if you want to do it. I don't like, it's not a recommended, you know, to just jump right to this. This is more of a secondary, oh, I've got shit that I just need to run off because I don't have anything else. There you go. That's a decent-ish one to run. The others that aren't terrible, you have to pay attention to what's being used in your Yokejo, or your soul shit, because some of those require some of these rough crystals that you end up processing down. But actually doing the amulets up here, these are actually pretty decent money. The good one is I think it's the Black Crystal Amulet of Authority or the Mud Crystal. One of those is worth a shit ton. Well, a shit ton for relative. But I mean, for what it is, it was really a quite good one. And you're able to run those off. So you can technically keep your, ore benches running if you really wanted to have that stuff processing. But again, it comes down to what are you really trying to do? As far as your benches go, for crops and, mushrooms, you'll use all your mushroom benches will get one mushroom. You don't mix mushrooms, don't have multiple crates. You want to keep it as streamlined as possible. So whatever becomes of it, you want it the least amount of crates to juggle per session. So anything you can do to get it down to the fewest amount of different crates versus the smorgasbord of having 800,000 different crates of different stacks. This way it keeps you focused on what exactly you do have to keep up with. Makes it a lot easier. I picked Emperor because of where I was, the expense of it and everything there. I run Emperor. And I run the shit out of it. And then as for the herb crate is annoying because the herb is shared by the produce node. So this one fucking sucks because you can't do herbs and produce. If it was two separate ones, I would tell you to make two different versions, but they're the same workbench, two different workers. This is the fucked up shit. There is a herb specialization skill and there is a produce specialization skill. They do not do the same thing. Herb, even though it's the same workbench, it's a crop workbench, it's two workers. And this is what will catch people off guard. The herb worker will do the medicine type stuff. So the silver azaleas, the grass, the shit like that. The produce will do things like the paprika and shit like that, foods. So you can build your produce workers slightly slower if you want to have both of them on there because they both run the same bench. But I say just pick one and be done with it. And here's why. So, assuming you go full retard, like me, and we already know what happens. You don't ever go full retard. But if you do, and you've already done that, then your next best choice, just come over here and put your, grab the two produce crates here in Kusha and Altanova and run paprika crates out of there. And this way you can technically get your produce crate from this. And I picked paprika because it was easy. It was the best out of the bundle for the price difference that I could make for produce and just be able to mass buy from a vendor. So those are pretty much what you want to deal with. As far as, you know, your nodes, your node empire is based off of what are you doing? For me, it's my nodes are actually more tuned, believe it or not, now for alchemy over trade, but trade does not get hurt from me benefiting by setting it up to be alchemy based because I do grab stuff. But even at my contribution, which I do need to go tweak because I got some shit to turn in, I don't have some of the links like to get to the copper nodes up here or the copper and the trace node up, or the maple node, the trace node there. Like, I don't have some of these nodes still because that link is fucking expensive to get up here, to grab that. And if I go there, I gotta commit to that whole chain. I gotta get everything there. if I'm going to do it, or most everything, to make it worth me doing it. So, I've got a few things that are for cooking, but I don't have a ton of like dedicated cooking nodes anymore. I kind of got out of that and stopped doing that. Just because it's easier to it's easier for me to just not worry about cooking. Decent money. I can do it once in a blue moon, but with the profit margin of buying Valencia meals just straight off the market, I almost can't justify the time in doing that. I'd rather spend my time gathering alchemy shit than going and gathering cooking shit. But, I mean, I'm so close to Guru 50 cooking, I might as well do the push and do what it takes to get there. So, let's see here. Let's update my calculator to see exactly how close I am. 38.64%. So I now need a whopping 762,000 more crates to hit Guru 5. Hell yeah. That's going to take a while. At 23-ish thousand a day, well, it'll be a little less than that now. That's going to be a minute. That will be a minute. So yeah, today was quite the boost in power. We went up from... What the fuck was I? Hold on. Says 363 is what I was. No, hold on. 358 is what I was. Went up from 358 to 385 today.
Yeah.
2 decks and 2 NOVs. So I should probably go ahead and get the fiery axe up. I've only got 15 clicks left on it. How much is that? What is that in crons? Let's see here. 15 times 1,350. It's 20,000 crons times 3 million. 60,750 million. Okay, is what it is raw. Just assuming I buy nothing. But I've also got the Black Spirit Adventure thing to do. I've been getting some crons out of it. We've got hammers and shit coming from the Calpheon, or from the Heidel Ball. So there'll be a decent crons coming from that. We now are going to be hanging on to the Kharazads, obviously waiting for them to give us the ability to rip those. Actually, I think I can make that tap now. Oh shit, I need to go do my rift bosses real quick, but I don't want to do them at 8 o'clock. I don't want them resetting this late in the evening. I need to do them in the morning. Oh hey, I got 5 Forest Furies. Hell yeah! I'm not even mad. I'd be any other day. I'd be being like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Bruh, I'm not even gonna be mad.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
Not even gonna be mad. Hopefully people start failing the shit out of those and I can get that order filled tonight. Let's see here. Forest Furies, I only need, hold on. 7. I've got 1 extracted. I need 4 more. So I need 33 more.
You'll eventually lose yourself.
That's not so bad.
$33 more, and then we're cupped up and ready to go. But let's do this so that we know kind of where it is. Let's put the cups in. Let's put the cups in Adanya so I know where they're at. And we're gonna put the garbaged ones in Shaka 2 for now. Cool. Hopefully at some point they allow us to turn those into Essence of Dawns. Yeah.
Essence of Dawn, yeah.
If you want to purchase goods, you'll need to have some money.
Like, let me smelt it down for Essence of Dawn, and I'll be happy.
Um, 20, 40. I got. Wait, I don't have to buy Essence of Dawn anymore.
No, you sure don't. You're past that.
Yeah, because I'm getting the full cup extracted. Never mind. It's only if I buy the cup. I need the Essence of Dawn.
Correct. If you was to buy the low-end version of the cup, you would have to have the Essence of Dawn to go with it. But in this case, since you're skipping that because you already had them cupped out to the Kharazads. Or Kharazads. So you're
Oh, wait, they're already on the market. Hold on, I didn't think they were on the market.
Oh, hey, look. What do you know?
That's why when I looked at the cups and I was like, wait, there's not on the market. Yeah, because everybody's converted them up.
Yeah.
I could just blow my shit up and be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see what happens overnight. Let's give them tonight to see if they can get the... So I need the earring. List as favorites. And I need the belt. List as favorites. And I need one more ring. List of favorites. How's the combat in this game? It's really cool. It depends on the class. Each class is completely different depending on how you want to play. You know, for me, it's one of the things that makes every other game not feel fun to play. Like, when I go play Elder Scrolls, it feels boring. When I play Final Fantasy 14, it feels boring. When I play World of Warcraft, feels boring. Any type of like MMO that's not this type of style combat, it's ruined me to where I can't play them. Not even joking. And that's the terrible part about it. Because it has such this fluid like action combat that is truly action combat, that every class has its own unique feel, that I feel like it feels too dumbed down when I go play every other game. That's like any other MMO that has this type of style. And the fact that I could do this with, there's all these different types of classes with different types of skills, and they're all similar in how the functions and stuff. Are you going into combat anytime soon? No. For me, I can go kill something real quick. But I was going to get off here in just a minute because I had spent most of my stream actually getting my shit. But I can go show you what it actually looks like real quick.
Meme in a dream. Meme in a fucking dream.
Yeah, we'll show you. I'll show you what it looks like a little bit.
If I don't see a fucking meme dream going down, I'm quitting life.
Oh, I'm going for meme and dream right now. We're going to Ulakita. So you know what this means. This means my ass is banking on a random dropped we're going for the random drop on
Taboo.
Yep. Let's see here. Let me grab the other horse because it's got all 3 buffs, because I'm not gonna actually put shit on. Let's see here. Usually play healer, a tank, white mage, and warrior, paladin. Nice. I played paladin in Final Fantasy 14. It was fun. But it's definitely this is definitely a different monster. Whoops, I went the wrong way. It's been a minute since I've been up here. It's like, wait, it's to the left, not the right. Okay, so this is a semi, like, middle game, endish game spot. So I'm not going to turn on any sort of buffs or anything here because I am severely overcapped for this spot. Let's see here. Where is it? Yeah, I got a few AP on this spot. But this is kind of what it would look like. They do a lot of tower spots now. So tower spots are where you don't have to go like field grind. It's just right here on one mob. Oh yeah, this is a neat spot though. So this one's got an interesting mechanic because you gotta actually kill the Sicilian, this big thing here. And get its health down to a certain point so that it'll spawn the elite mob.
You should turn on your keystrokes.
Yeah, give me just a second. Let me get... So yeah, let me show you what this actually looks like. That's a good idea. Nope. Fuck you. There we go.
Good guy.
So let's get this guy burned down. So this is what it looks like actually being hit on my keyboard. So we got the message that the elite guy has spawned. So now the asshole has spawned where? He's over on the other side. So let's kill these guys off. And there he is in the red. He's dead. Now it's just sit and chill. And kill off all the little robo dudes that decided to choose violence and go up against me. But it's a lot of particles at times, depending on where you're at and what you're doing, what class you play. The Guardian's a really simple to use rotation. It's about big AoE damage. She's not really a single target class. So we have like a little AFK phase here where it's going to kill this shit for me. You know, she's got two different types of kits. She has her Awakened, which is what I was playing in. And she has the non-Awakened, which is the one I normally move around with. And it's just because I can do the jumps in the air and dash back and forth. But if you brought a single target class here, this leg could die a lot faster. But she is not that. So this leg dies a little slower than normal. And I'm also insanely overgeared for the spot, so like there's certain things that I will do that most players probably shouldn't do here. But this one's cool because you got to basically go through each leg. What class would you recommend for you? That's the cool part. There is so many different classes in the game that it really comes down to what do you find fun. This isn't a game you want to chase meta. I'm gonna be real. Just because some class scores really great at one spot doesn't mean it's gonna score really good at another. So why I say focus on what you find fun and how you like the power fantasy of how the class plays far more than trying to go track down
What
that.
class is stronger?
Now, I will say with what your Final Fantasy XIV recommendations are of what you play there, you play White Mage, Paladin, Warrior. You got a couple different options that would feel similar to kind of those. You have the Seraph, which would be your female warrior of the game. No, yeah, she's kind of the she'd be kind of that warrior, Dark Knight kind of class there. You have the warrior, which is the male version of that. Plays a little bit different, but it would be kind of fit that warrior class profile, paladin-like. The Valkyrie herself is gonna have a Lancia, which will play a little different. To to that kind of those power fantasies that you're after. White mage.
Well,
We don't.
I'm gonna have to correct because I have more experience. Warrior in Final Fantasy is Succession Berserker. Paladin is Succession Warrior, and that's no healer. That's the problem.
There's no
White mage is the problem.
Yeah, well, no, I was sitting there. No, about the warrior. I thought the warrior was the broadsword dude. Was that not the warrior Dark Knight?
No, that's Dark Knight.
But that's the war.
But that's Warrior in Final Fantasy is an X. He's an X, but he plays like Succession Berserker because because Warrior is a combination of two different jobs and identities in Final Fantasy.
I thought the warrior was the starter path. That's okay. So sorry, I forgot.
No.
I thought the warrior was the starter path for Dark Knight and Paladin.
No, Dark Knight is his own. So.
Okay. I had it always as the Dark Knight and the Paladin were the warrior class branches.
No.
Okay.
Every job is on his own. It's just the old ones has just a small version that does less than what it does. But the jobs themselves is completely separate.
Yeah, Berserker is cool. Berserker is a big hulking dude, goes around, spins his axes. He's fun. Little different.
Just to throw it out there, the Black Desert website itself has a video show and tell for every class and whether it's Succession or Awakening, so you can see every option.
That is actually a good thing to point out. So if you want to visually watch it, you can do that. The cool thing is as long as you don't name your characters anything cool, there is trial characters you can sit and blast through, and you can actually go press buttons and mess with all the different classes in the battle arena and get a chance to feel it out and see if you like the way it plays. Because like for me, I love the Seraph, but for some reason, me and my brain do not want to work together on the Seraph. So, as visually as stunning and cool as she fits my power fantasy, I can't for some reason get my brain to wrap around her. That's a me issue, because I see people play her and she plays just fine. Maybe I just need to get back out there, get back on her more. But the spots I tend to grind, for me, the Guardian does better for where I'm at and what I'm doing. Plus, she's also one of my my second highest invested character. So... but for me, like, what I play is, the ones that I gravitate towards is Guardian, which is what I'm on right now. I really liked the Dracania, which was my old main before I rolled to Seraph. She plays, like, a combination of, like, a warrior meets, Dragon Knight from, like, Elder Scrolls. So that was a fun one to mess with.
Another to add to thing, Dracania is basically Dragoon, but instead of going up, you're going sideways.
That's a good way to put it.
Something else to bear in mind when you're on the character create screen, they do have specific classes that are easier to play than others, marked out as new player friendly classes.
They sure do. They sure do.
I can tell you
so
from
your Guardian, your Dosa, the Witch, stuff like that.
I like the DPS. I'm an off tanking raids. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, the Holy Trinity doesn't exist here in BDO in the sense of how you're used to seeing it. Yes, you could technically finagle it. But it doesn't actually truly function as it would in like Elder Scrolls or Final Fantasy.
or any other
Every
MMO.
class can be a DPS class. You do have your... The way BDO breaks it down is you have frontline classes, range classes, and rat classes.
Yeah, I can see that. That's a good way of putting it. So now this is like a long AFK phase. This is the point when grinding here. This is where you'd go put stuff on your horse. This is where you stretch your hands for a moment because it's going to kill all the mobs for you. And this means you finish the full rotation of the Sicilian. Yeah, they do some neat stuff here. And I'll say, for the whatever amount of classes we're up to now...
36, I think it is.
Yeah, they've been able to...
About to be 37.
Yep. They've made them to where they all feel fairly unique. To where you're not going to feel like every class is like, oh, just a carbon cookie cutter of one of another. You don't really feel that here. Some classes you'll be like, hey, this kind of feels similar, but it's not going to be... it's not going to be damning to where you're like, oh, no, this is literally that class. Played over. Looking forward to see your stream again. Thank you. Hey, no problem, Merlin. Appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately, you just kind of popped in towards the end of me getting stuff upgraded.
30.
So...
It's 30 total classes.
It is 30? Okay.
You can split the two, most of them in between Secession and Awakening.
Then you
Or
got the
Ascension.
Ascended. Yeah, I was going to say, and then you got the Ascensions like the Seraph. So here, I'll pop over to the Seraph real quick, just so you can see that one has a completely different play style. Like, she's completely, like, broadsword swinging, fucking holy leveled shit. So...
I was about to say, I
Or
only have
demonic.
like 2 classes
Yep.
I don't have.
So I'll pop over here for just a second. No, I'm going to log off. Oh, wait, she doesn't have weapons anymore. Never mind. I haven't tagged it back. That makes sense. Well, shit. Never mind. So yeah, she punches. Yeah, you see that right there? Big ass DPS. She's gonna fucking Mike Tyson somebody.
Tough motherfucker.
Yep.
You can pull up the skill window to show off skills.
I mean, yeah, that's one way of doing it.
Fair.
Let's see here. So
Yeah,
like,
but the Nightingale wanted fisticuffs.
yeah, I wanted to do it the old-fashioned way.
I will strike you down. Yep. Face justice.
Yeah, she's kind of a big, swirly, slashy, humongous sword chucking motherfucker. She's fun. But like I said, me and my brain just don't work. But this is what's cool is because of the way her kit works, you have to pick between which side of the spectrum you're going to be on. So if you pick the holy side, she's got these skills, which gives her the wings and shit, which is cool as shit. And hits like an absolute bus. Like, it's fun to play. But then she's got the other side, the Pergadum side, which is the, like, dark side. And she gets this whole other form. And this is, like, slow, heavy hitting attacks. Every skill that hits has weight, momentum, and a shit ton of damage behind it. But you're paying the cost of being slower to hit as hard as you're hitting here. Which is a cool...
She does heal herself in
Yeah.
Forgotten form.
Yeah, this one is definitely a massive life skill, or life steal, side of her kit. So, like, you get to see, like, there's just a whole lot of stuff you can go check out. So, definitely do your research, and the best advice anybody can ever give you is don't play meta, just play what looks cool to you. Don't play it because it's the best DPS. Don't play it because everybody said go play this class. Play the class because you enjoy it. Because the hardest part of what, after seeing people here for 10 years of doing this, and I mean, I can say I've been around long enough to see that happen. Most people burn out. Yeah, most people can try to play the meta, end up burning out really quick. They
switch classes.
They switch class. They chase the meta. They don't like the class as much. They think this is all it is, and they don't get invested.
It's not good enough, or
yep, it's good at one spot, but it's terrible at another. And yes, there are places where one class is going to be the king at one, and then you take it to another, and it's near the bottom of the barrel, just because of how the spot works. Like specifically that Sicilian, I can do better on my Dracania because she has a more focused set of attacks. She's still got AoE, but because I have more focused attacks, I can burn the leg down faster than I can with the Guardian. But the Guardian, I can close my eyes and swing in any direction. I'm killing fucking 20 mobs, just not even paying attention.
Fuck that, you're smoking AoEs.
Yeah,
like every bit.
But don't ask me to single target shit. It will be slower. So everything's gonna have a give and take, and that's why finding the class that works for you is find the power fantasy you enjoy and just play it. Don't worry about the other people, what they say, who's getting more trash loot an hour, because here's the thing. It is a game of averages.
Yep.
Where you end up failing maybe right now, say in the beginning, because you picked the class that may not do good in some of those coming up spots, pays off later for you. Or sometimes it'll pay off where you'll get ramped up really good, but then when you get to that in-game spot, some of them don't do as good. And now, what are we talking by as good? Let's say Class A does 3 billion an hour. You might take the class that's not doing as good, and you're doing 2.7 bill an hour. Is that still great? Yeah, that's great. Sure, the other class is going to get ahead of you slightly in that one spot, but as soon as y'all rotate out of the spots, it won't matter anymore. You may become the next better grinder, but in the ranges aren't so drastic that it really truly matters. Unless you are after every last cent, then yeah, you'll chase meta for every spot and it'll drive you crazy. You'll end up quitting. It's not bad to learn all the classes, but it's also, this isn't a reroll game. This isn't something where you can cheaply go in and reroll characters.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, because of the seasonal characters that you get when you start playing, you get to play a couple different classes pretty much for free and get the good feeling of how the power fantasies feel before you commit to actually putting in the expensive gear. They're going to hand you a whole bunch of shit right in the beginning that's going to be like permanent gear. But as long as you stay on the Tuvala gear and you don't crack open any of the major boxes on the first couple days and you play a couple of those classes, I tried to learn a lot of classes in Final Fantasy, never doing that again. Yeah, it sounds like you kind of know your niche. Unfortunately, White Mage doesn't exist here. The closest thing would be is like Wizard and Witch and Shy. Throw those together and you kind of got a White Mage. But there is no real White Mage, Astrologian, is it Scholar there, or what's the other healer? It's White Mage, Astrologian, the one with the book.
Scholar and Sage.
Thank you. Though it's BDO doesn't do that, so you won't ever really get it in one person. You'll get some heals in like the Witch and the Wizard, and it'll feel cool, it'll feel powerful, you'll feel helpful. The Shy can do some healing. It's cool, it'll feel powerful, you can do buffs and stuff, but you're not going to find a true support class to just go and tag along with people. Most everything is going to be classes are self-sufficient. They will have life steals. They will have heal on hit type stuff. They'll have things to heal. You'll eventually get potions that'll heal you. You'll get heal on hit through elixirs and stuff like that. But it's never going to be carrying a buddy around and having a pocket shy literally with you everywhere. You're not going to get that. I can bribe one, but doesn't mean I'm going to get that. So.
To add on that comment, basically everyone is a warrior in terms of self-healing. So.
So yeah.
Mostly for gaining the heal by hitting.
It's a Korean MMO. Get ready. Korean MMOs are no joke. They are grindy. They do have a butt ton of RNG in them. But over time, you will have a lot of fun with a lot of different classes. You'll get to do a whole bunch of cool stuff in the game. I just finished spending 2 months.
Yep.
Ish, about a month and a half to get all the gear that I just got on my Guardian today. I got, just to give you the heads up in case you weren't here, I just bought 4 accessories today in an hour, or within 24 hours. And these 4 accessories are near max end game. I was able to enhance 2 of these to the final enhancement of the game today. I still got 2 more to go. So my weapons are still behind, and my armor is obviously down. But as far as like my accessories, I just did a lot of back grinding to get this to this point today, which is cool. So here over the next week, I'm going to be working on getting into some new spots, because now we definitely upgraded. I've got new bosses to do. Do I skip Nymphomere and go straight to...
No, unfortunately, Orbit is 385.
Ah, okay, so I'm just short. No, I'm not.
You almost got it.
I'm 2 AP. I got to get both my deck earrings, and then I'd be 385.
Nymph is super easy, though.
Yeah.
Nymphomere is easy.
Well, I was just saying, did I skip straight to Orbita? That's what I was curious. So, okay, that's fine. How do guilds work here? Guilds are mandatory, not mandatory, and I'm going to give you the real sauce on it. You want to be in a guild because of the buffs and the combat buffs and the actual was fun, no overtime. All right, see you later, Kaylee. Guilds are required if you're doing let me know when I need a shot call. I will, as soon as I can get enough. Guilds aren't like, let's say in Final Fantasy 14, you use a guild to go raiding with. You join them, you're doing, your pickup stuff and raids like that. Here it's more social, or PvP related. If you aren't PvP related, then guilds are just friends and buffs. That's what it's there for. But if you're into PvP, then it matters a little bit more on which guilds you're in, who's doing node wars, are you trying to be a siege guild? There is 2 definitions basically of that. Active guilds will be able to do, all active guilds can do guild bosses, guild quests, stuff like that. But if you are not in a guild, then the only things you're really missing out on is the buffs that are up for 20 hours a day. You're missing out on potentially some financial compensations of, making money while grinding. If you're doing guild quest, you can make some extra side money. It's not game changing, it's life changing money, but it is extra money in your pocket. So it does add up over time. So it helps. Guilds that are active and are doing node wars get payouts, so that gives you a little extra money there. The money you get from guild doing the guild bosses gets you some extra money. But 90% of the guilds in Black Desert are just for the buffs. And only probably 10% of them are truly active doing stuff. And that's the real case of where things sit. I wish I could say it was more interactive, but there's not really a lot of content because Black Desert is the most single player MMO you're ever going to play. Because there is so much stuff in the game that you will have to do solo. You'll have to go grind at certain spots by yourself because there's a loot penalty, which means you two would be splitting the loot.
Oh, and they made it worse, by the way, too. So. Where now you actually have to make a hit on the damn thing and actually have done more than half the damage on it.
Oh, on most normal mobs?
Yeah, if they're not party, yeah.
Okay. You have some spots you can grind with friends, and that's great. It's cool. It's fun. That part's cool. But it's more community-based than it is guild-based. It's just who you know. And, I mean, I have friends all over the game. And we're not in the same guild. Kind of. Unfortunately, I would like to see more done with guilds, but because of how the game's built, I don't see how guilds are going to improve because of how the content is set up here.
Yeah.
In Elder Scrolls, it made sense. I like the rating guild. I like the rating with guild members. It's around 6 or 7 years since I played it. Final Fantasy. So yeah, this is the thing where we don't really have raid guilds to do dungeons. Like, you're not gonna have a guild who's just doing like Ataraxian runs. That's not how it works here. You're not gonna have a guild who's just doing shrine bosses. That's kind of like the only group PvE content in guild form that you would really have. Where the guilds basically are, guilds are mostly designed for the PvP aspect. Where guild sets up on a node, and then you as 20-ish, 30-ish, whatever the rating of the guild of the node is, because there's different ratings that allow so many members to come. Y'all go out and you PvP for a node to get, experience and nodes and stuff like that. Get payout for it if you end up winning. But outside that, and then the siege aspect of it, which is the large scale, which is where they go for the castles in the main continents, where you see the people who have the shields. These are for the end game of the end game. You've got to go through trials, BS, and honestly, the really stupid part about all of it, it's all political, and you're never going to get an honest-to-God fight. Unless somebody goes in and just decides to fuck shit up. But then chances are you're going to get run over because of how the alliances work. Everybody's got the gentleman's agreement. They nod, they go in, they knock out the thing, and it's over and done with. It's done. The political system of that aspect kills this siege. But people just do it because they want their buffs for whatever the thing they're doing, and they don't want to... they don't want it to have it any other way. So... it's kind of sad. But that is going to be it for me. I'm going to get going and get some shit done before I wrap up my evening. So Thank you all for coming and hanging out. That was a milestone for sure today. The next one's going to be bringing the weapons up. And, yeah. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time, Merlin. We're going to potentially get out here in the next day or so and get some more grinding done. Potentially go knock the dust off. I just want to do some math on my cups to make sure that I'm not screwing myself. And then we'll deal with that. So y'all enjoy your evenings. Take care, and I'll see y'all later.